A 90-year-old South Carolina resident found joy and purpose in a dog named Belle. So you can imagine her devastation when she thought she lost Belle on the highway. She was terrified she'd never see her beloved dog again. For 11 days, the woman wondered what had happened to Belle. Then her son received an interesting message on Facebook. Before Belle came along, the South Carolina grandma had an old dog she loved very much. She'd spent the last 16 years with him, having picked him out as a pup in her mid-70s. Unfortunately, his health started failing. 3 months after her beloved dog passed away, the woman's son, Tim Whitfield, shown here on the left, couldn't watch her grieve any longer. Hoping to find her a new companion, he gifted his mother with a curly-furred black dog, Belle. Well, of course, she cherished the memories she made with her late pet. It was time for her to start a new chapter with a new furry companion. But tragically, on July 15, 2020, little Belle got a little bit too courageous. Tim was driving down the highway close to Charleston, South Carolina, with Belle in the front seat. He lowered the windows so the dog could feel some wind on her face, and with his attention divided, she made a leap for it. In a flash, Belle was gone. Tim drove around in circles, desperately searching for the curious puppy. But Belle was nowhere to be found. His heart was racing. He'd just picked out that dog to help his mother. This would hurt her big time. So Tim took the matter to the place where family drama and political brawls thrive, Facebook. There he hoped he could find answers while also keeping Belle's fate a secret from his mother. I hate to keep asking for favors, but tonight my mom's little dog jumped out of the rear window of the car somewhere between Highway 7 and 17S intersection and where 17 turns into 2 lanes. Tim wrote on July 15th. He needed help. A significant reward is being offered. We bought her this puppy after her dog of 16 years recently died. She doesn't know yet. Please help if you can. He continued in the disheartening post. The family proposed a $2,000 reward for Belle, shown here. Eventually, Tim had to confess to his mother that Belle was gone. Though news of the quick-as-lightning incident hurt her fragile heart, the family kept their fingers crossed and their hopes high. In the meantime, Tim's Facebook friends were sending all their love and support. Never in my life would I have expected such an outpouring of love, care, and concern. Mom is dealing with this, but still heartbroken. Please pray for her, Tim wrote on Facebook 5 days after Belle escaped. The search continued. But 11 days into the search for Belle, a miracle happened. Belle was found alive and well in Miami, Florida. Somehow the adventurous pooch crossed state lines and traveled nearly 600 miles. Tim was dumbstruck. How did this happen? According to WCIV, Belle was found on the highway by folks traveling through Charleston toward Miami. Without question, they stopped their own journey to rescue Belle from the dangers of the road. They wondered who this frightened pup could possibly belong to. After doing some digging, the valiant family found Tim's anguished yet optimistic Facebook post about missing Belle. The strangers looked to the shaking dog they scooped from Florida's highways and then examined the posted photo of Belle. Seemed to be a match. They immediately contacted Tim via social media. Obviously, Tim was over the moon. Through a miracle from God, your prayers, active searching, and sharing, Belle's been found in Miami, Florida, Tim enthusiastically wrote on Facebook, notifying his anxious friends and family members who were keeping up to date on the hunt for Belle. Belle clearly needed to get something out of her system before watching The Price is Right every morning with her new mom. A great reminder that when all seems lost, hope must be the constant thought, Tim continued. I'll never be able to thank each of you enough for your loving care. From people I've never met to the best of friends, for your endearing love and prayers. Tim's warm post read. His relief and gratitude practically flooded out of his social media status. It will never be forgotten, and please use our circumstances to remind that God watches over everything, no matter how small. Blessings to everyone, Tim Whitfield finished. Clearly, Tim's a religious and/or spiritual dude. We can just picture the look on his mother's face after reuniting with her scruffy puppy. For her, Belle was more than just a dog, but rather a rare new beginning toward the end of her life. It's never too late to create new relationships.